Diana Spencer was born in Sandringham, England, July 1st, 1961. When she was 6 years old, her parents went through a bitter divorce, and her father, Lord Althorp, won custody. Her family was close with the Queen, and Diana was a frequent playmate of royal children, Prince Edward and Andrew. In 1975, her father earned the title Earl Spencer when his father passed away, which made her Lady Diana Spencer.
I remember an early conversation with her where she said, "Well, I was brought up for this. I was bred for this. This is what I've always thought my job would be."
After briefly attending finishing school in Switzerland, the shy young woman moved to London, where her love of children led her to become a kindergarten teacher. In 1980, Diana began dating Prince Charles, who was 13 years her senior. Charles soon proposed, and the world quickly became enamored with the shy 19-year-old. Full of all the royal pomp and circumstance one could imagine, millions tuned in to see the fairy tale ceremony dubbed the Wedding of the Century on July 29, 1981.
Well, America has always had a fascination with royalty, particularly British royalty. It has reached a peak with Princess Di and Prince Charles because they're young and attractive.
Always a natural with children, Diana was thrilled when in 1982 she became a mother to the couple's first son, Prince William. 2 years later, another son, Prince Harry, arrived. Though the children would be surrounded by all the trappings of a royal life, she made sure her sons were exposed to the world outside the House of Windsor. Diana took on her role as princess with excitement and enthusiasm. It made her hugely popular with the public, if not with the royal family themselves.
She really did connect to issues that transcended the traditional way in which English monarchs behaved. And people loved her for it. They loved her for her flaws, they loved her for her glamour, but they also loved her for her heart.
By 1986, although the couple would still be seen publicly, they began to spend less and less time together. Rumors spread of infidelity on both sides, and Charles began seeing his former love interest, Camilla Parker Bowles. The press put Diana under media scrutiny few people could ever relate to. Her failing marriage, struggles with bulimia and depression were all played out in the public eye.
She opened up her life to the media in a way that was never done by any of the royals.
In 1992, Prime Minister John Major confirmed what the world had already assumed. The couple was separating. By 1996, they had officially divorced. She was no longer called Your Royal Highness, but she had become the People's Princess by dedicating her life to the two things which meant most to her: her two sons and the charitable work she had pursued so vigorously. She raised awareness about the dangers of anti-personnel landmines and the AIDS epidemic.
And in this one moment, not just did she visit people with AIDS, but she actually touched them. By her doing that, she sent a message to the world public that it is not a disease that can be given in casual touching.
Every aspect of her life continued to make headlines, but the relentless hounding of the press finally went too far in Paris on August 31st, 1997. Her relationship to Egyptian playboy Dodi Al-Fayed ended tragically when the couple was killed in a car crash after they were chased at high speeds by the paparazzi. News of her death shocked the world. Thousands turned up for the funeral procession at Westminster Abbey. In 2007, her sons were joined by more than 60,000 people at Wembley Stadium to honor their mother's memory with a concert to raise money and awareness of the causes she lived for.